welcome back to my channel. Alice here, and today I have a handbag related video for you. So for any handbag lovers out there, I really do hope you enjoy this video. So I'm going to be sharing with you my top 8 handbags in my personal collection, which I personally find to be my favorite handbags for various reasons, whether it be for their beauty, for their usefulness, or what I just love about them in general. So stay tuned to find out which bags or which type of bags or brands that are my absolute favorite and why I recommend them. So starting with number 8, I'm going to be recommending a bag from Samantha Vega. Now, luckily in Japan, I am very lucky that I can buy bags from Samantha Vega. I think this is a brand that is not available worldwide. Perhaps it is in America, I'm not 100% sure. But this bag brand I love so much, not only because look how beautiful the designs are, they have so many beautiful, sweet and feminine designs, but the quality for the price that you're paying is really amazing. So these are definitely on the more affordable side of handbags. They do range from around, I would say in dollars, approximately about $150 to maybe $250. Maybe they don't even go up to that expensive, but they're definitely more on the affordable side of things. And I think for that kind of price, the quality is amazing that you're getting. I've had a bag or two from Samantha Vega that I've actually had for years, and it lasts really, really well if you take care of it. I love the quality of the faux leather that they use. It is very high quality and the colors are stunning. Like, I've never seen a brand that does such beautiful colors as Samantha Vega. They literally have the most beautiful pastels and the most amazing variety of bags ever. So one thing I love about them is that they have so many different sizes. This one, for example, has multiple compartments, so it makes it a super spacious bag, and definitely one that is really, really easy to take out. And because of the colorway, it's super easy to match with a variety of outfits. It's beautiful, and honestly, I don't really know what more I can say. It is just an amazing bag. And not just this one specifically, but the brand Samantha Vega itself is one that I really, really love for their products. Moving on to number 7. So this bag is from Furla, and so I do really love the brand Furla. This is actually the only bag that I own at the moment, but I do actually have another one on my wish list which I haven't been able to get hold of yet. So the reason why I like this bag specifically from Furla is because it is a very simple design, but in that respect it makes it very timeless, very easy to match with everything, very, very useful, to be honest. So this is actually a crossbody bag, and as it has the top handle, you can use it as just a normal handbag to carry in the hand like this. They do have multiple sizes and they also have multiple colors, and also it is very spacious. This design is amazing just for taking out every day. I find it to be one of the most useful bags I have just for every day and running errands and whatnot. It's very easy to get inside and get what you need due to the top zipper. The material of Furla is genuine leather, but it is a very durable leather. It doesn't scratch very easily, so it is perfect, as I said, for every day. And I really like that in handbags, knowing that I don't have to be overly so careful and baby my bag when I'm using it. So this is definitely one that I found very, very useful. And yeah, purely just for ease of use and how simple it is, I really like that. And the good thing about top handle bags is that you can always decorate them up, which is a lot of fun. Their prices are still on the more affordable side of luxury, so that's also a really good point about a Furla bag. So yeah, this is one that I literally treasure in my collection and I use it so much, so I definitely think it was worth mentioning. Okay, on to number 6. So my number 6 choice is my little mini backpack from Versace. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be this specific bag, it can be any kind of mini backpack. Personally, I love a backpack. I think they're so perfect and casual. I think they're really great for traveling and also like freeing up your hands as well. When you have a handbag over the crook of your arm, or if you're just carrying it with your hand, you kind of lose the freedom of using both hands whilst you're out and about. So for that reason, a backpack is really amazing. I love the little mini backpack because a lot of the time they're actually a lot more spacious than they look, and I really do think they just add a little sweet essence to an outfit. This one specifically is beautiful with all the embroidery and the coloring. I just love it. But there are so many beautiful designs of handbags out there in this gorgeous small little mini backpack design. I definitely want to add more mini backpacks to my collection because I just think they are adorable, and also they're just really convenient for carrying things around if you're not so bothered about looking too chic or elegant that day. So it's definitely a recommend, more so for the usability and how easy it is to like free up your arms and just take around with you without really noticing it on your back. So I definitely recommend a little mini backpack. Okay, for my number 5, I have chosen this little mini Chanel bag here. The same also goes for a little Chanel mini square as well. I couldn't really decide between the two, but I chose this one because it has a little bit more of a personal reason behind it, as it was my first Chanel bag. But this one actually is amazing because even though it looks tiny, it is surprisingly spacious. So honestly, I cannot remember what the name of this handbag is, which is really annoying, but this one specifically, even though it looks tiny, it can fit more than you think, and I really do love that about a bag. It is pretty thick on the sides, and it is curved, so I don't know how it really doesn't look like it, and I don't know how it does manage to fit more, probably because it is so thick here that you can fit more in a row and whatnot. But this little mini Chanel bag is great for every day, and I think they're also perfect for evenings too, so that's another reason why I like little mini Chanel bags, because you can easily transition them throughout the day depending on what you're doing, evening to night. And I think a small bag is just a lot more convenient because they're quite light, you don't have to carry so much, but they do hold everything that you want. So this is the reason why I chose this little beauty. Okay, moving on to number 4. Now this was a difficult one because I feel it kind of tied 4th and 3rd, but it's definitely one that I recommend for everyone's collection, and that is my Chanel Deauville tote. Now it doesn't have to be Chanel, obviously. I'm also recommending a tote bag because a tote bag I feel is really necessary in any handbag lover's collection. Personally, I love the Chanel Deauville tote. So this one is made out of like a straw material, and it feels so sturdy. I mean, every Chanel bag feels very sturdy and very high quality, but this as a tote bag, I knew that when I got this one that it's going to be something that is going to last forever in my handbag collection, and it is also going to be one that is going to be probably the most useful bag that I could possibly own. So tote bags have a whole range of uses, obviously. Look how much space is in this tote bag. I think this is actually the medium sized one. It is a very substantial size, and I use this like so much. I cannot even explain to you how much I use this bag, mostly because I do quite a lot of traveling with my partner, and also I do go back and forth between my house and his house, so it is very useful for packing my weekend essentials and whatnot. This bag has started to see a little bit of wear and tear, but the fact that it is a luxury bag means that it is going to be easy to repair it if something does go wrong with the Chanel boutique. Yeah, it does have a few scratches here, but again, because it's leather, it can be like repaired fully for sure. So I'm really not worried about this one getting a little bit, you know, a little bit dirty or anything, because it's not one that I'm gonna sell ever, because I know it's gonna get a lot of use. But yeah, it's very useful, and I just think a tote bag is really necessary. There are just so many ways you can use a tote bag, so I really think it's definitely a must. So now on to my top 3 handbags. So for number 3, I chose my Teddy Blake handbag. And there are so many reasons as to why I chose this Teddy Blake bag. Firstly, I love this bag so much. I've used it quite a lot and the quality is amazing. There's like barely any, there's like nothing actually. I can't see any wear and tear. Although I must admit I am very careful with my bags, so I try not to like hurt them in any way. So Teddy Blake as a brand itself I really love because they are such a genuine brand. They really do live up to expectation, actually better than expectation. When I received this bag, I was like blown away by the quality. They have lots of different classy designs, and this one I love because it's spacious, it's beautiful, it has, it's just perfect for every day. Like, you can fit so much in it, and I just find it so useful as like a go-to bag for running errands. And it looks really pretty too, so I'm a sucker for pretty bags. And I love that it's top handle, so you know you can wear it crossbody because it does come with a strap, but also the handles are really nice as a choice if you do just want to hold it like this or accessorize it up. The price point of Teddy Blake bags are super reasonable as well for this kind of luxury bag, which is genuine leather, made in Italy, made by very expert craftsmen. It is an amazing bag for the price. So Teddy Blake bags range from around I would say about 300 to 800 depending on if the bag is on sale or not, which, speaking of sales, Teddy Blake bags are actually currently on sale as of this video going up. So if you're interested in grabbing a Teddy Blake bag, I would definitely recommend getting one now, not only because obviously they're on sale, but also because Teddy Blake is currently running a campaign where they are donating $10 from every bag that they sell to the UN Foundation, the COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund for the WHO. And I think that is a really admirable thing. That's something that I really love, when brands go out of their way to donate a portion of their profits to an organization like that, which will help out in the world. And I think that's incredibly important, and I just really admire Teddy Blake for that. So as a brand, I do really love them, and I definitely recommend checking out the varieties of bags that they have on their website. This one is the Adalia bag. They do have this bag not in this color on their website, unfortunately, as I think this was a seasonal color, but they do have a lot of other choices, so go ahead and check out their website. And for any bags that are not on sale, be sure to use my discount code, which I will put on the screen here, to save yourself a little bit of extra money. But I do definitely recommend this bag for any handbag lover, because I just think it's amazing in like every way. And I think it's definitely worth supporting smaller brands too, especially when they put a lot of effort and they really do give you the quality that they promise. I think it's definitely a win-win. So for number 2, I am choosing these two bags personally because they are my favorite brands for handbags, and I'm personally so in love with them. So for my number 2, I chose my Lady Dior. And the reason for this is purely because personally, I love Dior so much, and I love the classic Lady Dior. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot even explain how much I love it. So this Lady Dior is the medium size, and I like this size very much because I do love a very substantial handbag. Nothing too big, nothing too small. This one is really useful for carrying everyday items, but it really does give off such a luxurious vibe, and this is the kind of thing that I like. One thing I don't like about it, which I do have to say, is that unfortunately the lambskin leather is exceptionally delicate, so you do have to baby these bags a little bit. But for the design, for the shape, for how much it holds, I really do love this bag. And maybe another downside too is that Lady Dior bags are exceptionally expensive, but you can actually buy Lady Dior bags pretty, reasonable on the pre-loved market if you can find a decent quality one. But for anybody who loves beautiful luxurious bags, I definitely recommend a Lady Dior because they're just so timeless, elegant, they're useful, and they're just truly beautiful. Okay, onto my number 1 bag. I wonder if you can already guess what my number 1 choice is. I feel like if you followed my channel for a while, you will most likely know what it is, because I am constantly praising these bags and constantly saying that it is my favorite. So as you probably knew, number 1 is my Chanel Classic Flap in the medium size. For any luxury lover, I feel like a Chanel Classic Flap is a must-have. Yes, they are exceptionally expensive, but I feel like that price is worth it. So the reason why I like the Classic Flap is because 1, it is timeless. 2, they are very high quality and amazingly made. Oh, I must mention that I definitely recommend it in the caviar. I love lambskin too, but the lambskin really varies a lot, especially recently. I've noticed in the boutiques sometimes it's like really durable lambskin, and then other times it's very delicate lambskin. So personally, I really love the caviar leather. Classic Flap just feels so good when you hold it. I don't know what it is about a Chanel bag, but you just literally feel like $1 million when you hold it. And the chain is beautiful. I love that you can use it as a shoulder bag, crossbody, just however you like. As it is a flat bag, I would say it's probably not the easiest bag to get into, but honestly, if you're used to using a flat bag, it's really not a big deal. The medium size itself, I think, is a very decent size. So this makes a great size for every day, and this is actually the bag that I find myself using for every day. And another reason why I love it so much is because of the pocket on the back. So whenever I'm shopping for handbags, I would definitely prefer to have a pocket on the back because I just love using this to slip my phone in and out, or you could even use it to put like a card holder in and out if you're doing a lot of shopping. It's easy just to reach for your cards from here. So that's a really useful thing. Otherwise I end up carrying my phone in my hand because I don't really like taking it in and out of my bag because I'm constantly using my phone. So this is why I recommend a Chanel Classic Flap in medium caviar, because it is timeless, it's high quality, it's useful, it's beautiful. It is literally everything that a handbag lover would want. So for me, this is my holy grail bag. I just love my Classic Flaps very much. So that was all of the handbags that I recommend for all the designs, the styles, the beauty, the usefulness. So I hope you found this video pretty interesting, and let me know in the comments if you were surprised by any of my choices or which one you like the most. If you have a holy grail bag, I would love to know about it, because handbag lovers alike, I want to chat about our favorite handbags. So please leave a comment below and I'll get back to you soon so we can chat about the handbags and things that we love. So thank you very much for watching. I look forward to hearing from you, and I guess until my next video, take care and I'll see you then. Bye bye.